So hello student, today we will discuss the new topic, the new methods to separate the substance. So the first one is magnetic separation. Magnetic separation means separation of a mixture by using a magnet. So if you will use a magnet, you can easily separate the substance which containing magnetic, which shows the properties of a magnet. Iron is attracted by a magnet. This property of iron is used to separate it from a mixture. So we can say that iron is a so if you want to separate the iron, you can use this method, that is magnetic separation, because iron has a property to attract the magnet. For example, a mixture of iron fillings and sulfur powder can be separated by using a magnet. This is because iron fillings are attracted by a magnet whereas sulfur is not, so you can easily separate the iron. Now you can see in this picture the horseshoe type of magnet, and the down of that contain a mixture of iron fillings and sulfur powder. So if you want to separate the iron, you just put it the magnet on it, and the iron containing just attract the magnet, and the whole iron is attracted by the magnet, and the remaining sulfur is still in the plate. So this is the way you can separate the iron. Now separation of scrap iron. So waste material supplied to the factory containing a number of scrap metals including iron, so that is called scrap iron. In factory, scrap iron is separated from the heap of waste material by using a big electromagnet fitted to a can. Can is a magnet which works with an electric current is called an electromagnet. When a can is fitted with the powerful electromagnet is lowered onto the heap of the waste material, then the scrap of iron object present in the heap of killing to the electromagnet. The can is then moved up and away to drop these scrap iron object at the separate place, and in this way scrap iron is separated from the heap of the waste material. Now you can see in this picture scrap iron object cleaning to the iron to the electromagnet, so it easily attract the irons and it's put outside or separate from the waste material. There are some mixture which contain solid particles suspended. So the next method is decontamination. That is, decontamination is there are some mixture which contain insoluble solid particles suspended in a liquid. So decontamination is a method to separate the insoluble solid particle in a liquid from a liquid. So the solid particles which are insoluble in a liquid can be separated by decontamination. For example, a mixture of sand and water contains a sand particle suspended in a water. So sand can be separated from the sand water mixture by the method of decontamination. So for that we have to study some basic things like sedimentation and decondension, in which we will differentiate the difference between sedimentation and decondenation. So the mixture of sand and water, for example, like take a mixture of sand and water is taken in a beaker and shake it very well. Leave it for a while, minutes. The heaviest particle, the heaviest sand is settled down at the bottom of the beaker, and this layer of sand is called sedimentation. So sedimentation is basically we can say it is a process in which the sand is settled down and the heaviest particle is settled down in the water. When the pour of this clear water is into the another beaker because of gently with the help of glass rod, so when you pour out the water, clear water or clean water by the help of glass rod without disturbing the sediment sand, this process is known as decontamination. So decontamination is basically, we can say that separation of pure water from the sand with the help of glass rod is called decontamination. So here we can see that this is a mixture of water and sand. Now, for a while minute, the sand is settled down, and that process is called sedimentation. And when it's settled down, you can easily pour out the water with the help of glass rod, and that is process is called decantation. Now, the method of decantation can also be used to separate the two immiscible liquids. So, immiscible liquids, basically we can say that these two miscible are not mixed together. For example, if I'm taking example of oil and water, so these two are the liquid which are immiscible. So these two immiscible liquids can be separated by decantation. So the process of decantation cannot be used to separate the two miscible liquids. For example, alcohol and water are the two miscible with each other. So for today, thank you so much.